We're back here at my plastic surgeon's office, and I'm in my coat, got my arm not straight but able to wear a coat, and we're going in to see how bad it is. I haven't seen her in 4.5 weeks since my last visit. I have taken the wraps off my arm. I'm now wearing a cool armband. It's going to be quite shocking when you see what it looks like. It looks a lot better, but it still looks pretty bad. My doctor, Lisa Castleth, was on Dr. 90210.
That's right.
She didn't tell me.
We should have done you.
Well, yeah, but what you did was amazing. Instead of doing boob jobs and a bunch of bullshit, you helped a man get his face back. And you were amazing.
This is my plan with your arm. I'm going to let you do the maximal of what you can do with rehab. Luckily, you have it straight enough now so that your joint's protected. Do you know what I'm saying? Okay. There's no reason you shouldn't be able to straighten it someday. If
do you think this is gonna? Do you think this is gonna?
What I'm wondering. You're so like drawn in and hard here. The skin is not really stretching normally.
Can we just cut it?
Then we'll have a big open hole there.
Yes.
But there is something we can do. We can do something called a Z-plasty across here, which will completely release that.
Really?
But I think we should try to give you a chance to not have more surgery, if necessary. When I first put that plaque together, your arm was like this. So the healing has kind of drawn you up and in. But it's almost like a burn. You'll have people that burn themselves, and then they get these ropey contractures across their skin, which is pretty much what you've got.
And let me ask you some questions. Is this ever going to flatten out more, or is this going to just be thin? Which is what I'm thinking.
Exactly. And so see how you've got like, you know, a lot of irregularities. You're all divoted in here because this area didn't heal well. This whole thing. I think, why don't we give you about a month to 2 months to maximize what you can do on your own.
Okay.
Get that skin as stretched out as you can, and then smooth you out here, rearrange this so you can straighten your arm fully again. And see how you're divoted in here? Fix that stuff.
We can fix that.
Yeah, it's all fixable.
Is any of this ever going to look like light again, or like, are we going to be able to make it look, or am I just going to be a huge scar forever?
This part right here, you're definitely going to, we can minimize it and make it like a neat little patch, but you will always have a scar there.
We'll always have a scar.
Always. Yeah. Wow. We'll make it better, but it's never going to be gone.
Now let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
I plan to show for January 8th for my birthday.
Okay.
I want to get on stage whether I'm fully recovered or not. I just did the vocals on my album.
Great, good for you.
And I want to quit living.
No, absolutely. Matter of fact, the more you live, the more it will help you at this point. Because the more you protect and you guard, the more puffy your hand will be, the more restricted your range of motion will be. Okay? I really want you to get out there and just, you know, balls to the wall.
I work on it every day, but there's a part of me, and even in rehab, they're like, wow, this is tight, man.
Right.
This is tight.
And it is. But right now, you're, what, 4 or 6 weeks after? That is the maximum amount of scar tissue right now, today, that you will ever have, is this interval after surgery. So you realize this has been progressively forming more scar tissue up till right now.
Okay.
So you're going to have a little window start to open up, starting next week or so, where your body is going to be reorganizing and reducing the amount of collagen, which is scar tissue that you've got in that area. So it might just suddenly start to release. So I agree with you. If it were going to stay like this, I'd go, oh my God, it's like a rock. That's never going to give.
People, this is a rock. This isn't a joke, and it's not a little injury. Hello.
But it really is so hard. But it's going to give. It really is going to give. So give yourself a chance.
Okay.
You know, it will. You've done amazing things despite the fact you've been adding on scar tissue at this point. Now you're actually, your body's going to start helping you. So just wait.
But you see some hope in this, maybe either way we're going to be able to, like, if it doesn't go down in 2 months.
Right, and it may be that even if you get straight on your own, you might even want the scars fixed up a little bit because they're so, you know, they're so ugly.
Thanks, Lisa. God. Not only do I have sausage ass, wait, let me just get into it.
Sausage fingers are
not only do
have like a
sausage fingers, but my scars are so ugly. Thanks, Lisa.
Well, like some of this is going to go away. Like this will probably smooth out.
What about this? There's like a little pucker right there. Like, what's the deal there?
I think all of this stuff will smooth out, but like this is not going to. It's always going to be divoted because your skin edge was half dead that came together there. Remember, you were all scabby and kind of.
Yeah. They turned me all the way around in rehab the other day, too.
Can you do that for me? Oh, there you go. Those are the muscles that were cut in half.
And this is the big thing. Look at that. Before I couldn't even... I couldn't even...
Good.
I know it sounds like not a lot, for me, this is huge.
Now, if I hold you with your fingers, can you extend just your fingers like this?
What do you mean, like that?
That's great. Okay. So you would cut through the muscles that extend your wrist, this. You would cut through those.
Wow.
And you had cut through partially the muscles that extend your fingers.
That's why it feels like I slipped my wrist. I feel like, oh my God,
you
my
see
wrist.
the back of your wrist, basically. This is like the reverse of this injury, which is this injury. It's a really hard one, though, because you actually cut those muscles in half, okay? And you probably damaged the nerves to them somewhat, too. But I want you not only here, I want you back here. But like, do you feel it pull back there when I do
completely.
this? Because your muscle's tethered into this. So make sure you know, in rehab too, I want you working this.
Wow, right there when you do that.
Right. And also if I do this, look, I don't know if you can see, but it moves your scar forward. Does it see that funky thing that's going on here? Look at that.
Oh, right there.
Yeah. See how that's because the skin is stuck to your scar.
The thing that is so crazy about this arm is that when I would look at this full on all the way around, and Mick would be dressing it and trying to explain it to me, I couldn't understand, but there's like just that much room.
Right.
It's like the whole arm could have just...
That's why I made you keep coming back for surgery, because it looked like all this skin was going to die, all this skin we thought was going to die. I mean, it was really all the way around your arm, and this little thing was hanging out, and this whole thing was hanging off like someone had just basically gone like this.
I don't understand how the injury happened. We still don't understand how did it go all the way around my arm and tear it and like rip, or like maybe...
I'm not sure, but I think maybe caught someone just ripped back.
Well, I just want to say something for my camera at the last, and I know I keep putting you on video, but this woman saved my life.
Oh, please.
And no, you did. And
Thank you.
If it wasn't for you, I'd have no arm. So we just got out of the doctor's office with Lisa Castellet, and she was amazing. She was awesome. She told me my arm was looking crazy, and but it's looking good, and we're going to give it till January. After that, we are going to see how far I can stretch it. If not, we're going to cut into it, make a little incision, and try to work it. Okay, we're leaving. Bye.